Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet Stream Tarot. So today we're doing another video which has been voted for by my lovely viewers, and that is, why do you feel so drawn to this person, or why is this particular person seem to pull you in so much? So this is for those of you who have a specific person in mind, and I'm guessing that a lot of you will be asking about romantic partners or crushes, so I will be including some love cards, but if that's not the case for you, you can just discount those cards and that's fine. So we've got 3 piles here today, as always, and on the first pile we've got this little card that says warm as sunshine, and there's like a scarf and a lamp and what looks like a cup of coffee. And we'll be using the Ramses Tarot of Eternity for pile 1. So just ask yourself, why do I feel so drawn to this person, or why can't I forget about this person, or whatever it is for you with your situation, why is this person so special, or what's so important about them that keeps pulling me back in? On pile 2, we've got these little toasts coming out of the toaster. It says fresh. It's just such a happy card. And we'll be using the Tarot of the Magical Forest for pile 2. And over on pile 3 we've got lemon soda, and it says keep a good mood, and we'll be using Tarot of the Divine for that pile. So if you need more time, that's fine. You can either go back to the start of the video, or you can pause the video and just take some time to, breathe, close your eyes if you need to, and just take some deep breaths and feel which one you're feeling most intuitively drawn towards, because that's going to be your most accurate reading, is the intuitive pull, not just the picture that you think is the cutest or has the nicest colours in it, or the card deck that you prefer. Always choose by intuition. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel, everyone who has donated, left me a lovely comment, and of course to all of my patrons, including Alexandra, Kat, Kelly, Virginia and Chris. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, let's get started. When you're ready, I will start with pile number 1. Hey there everyone, welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 1 with this cute picture which says warm as sunshine and the Ramses Tarot of Eternity, let's see why you feel so drawn to this person. As always, I've got lots of oracle cards and charms and dice as well, so we've got lots to get through here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got. So we have the 7 of Swords there. It's your opening reading. The Chariot, so 2 7s right next to each other. Could be an important number. Then you've got the 4 of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing Cancer and Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through here. What I kind of feel intuitively, Group 1, is that there has been some kind of betrayal here, or you feel like this person doesn't notice you, or doesn't kind of give you the attention that you deserve. And it kind of feels from this energy that you're trying to prove yourself to this person, or that you're trying to get noticed by this person. Maybe you have gone out with them in the past and now you're in no contact, or maybe you just see them dating other people. It makes you very unhappy because you like this person. Maybe even it's just a friend situation and you just can't pull away from them, despite the fact that they don't seem to value you as much as you seem to value them, because that's the energy that I'm getting. So if this doesn't resonate, feel free to pick another pile. Obviously we're going to go really in depth with this, as we always do. But I see with the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles, it's like you trying to show this person that you're worth their time, or maybe you also admire them. Maybe they're a very accomplished person, or they have qualities and traits that you really admire. Yeah, I'm just getting this sense of trying to be noticed or trying to be seen by this person, and that keeps drawing you back in, or keeps you connected to them, because you want to be kind of justified for the energy and time that you've put into this. So let's get you some oracle cards. Water and Salt, Truth, number 44. Interesting. Definitely want another card before I go into detail there. Seasons of the Heart. Yeah, that's what I was feeling, is that this person either kind of neglects you a little bit or ignores you, but there is contact there, or they show you a lot of affection and then they pull away. Seasons of the heart, like one time it's summer and then it feels like winter again. So I feel you may have opened up to this person in the past or really put a lot of trust or faith in them. Maybe you've told them about difficulties that you've been through, or they've seen you when you were vulnerable or very emotional or kind of at a low point. Maybe you feel like you've been through a lot with this person in your life, but I just get this sense that they are in contact with you and then they're not, or they are your friend, or they are interested in you romantically and then they're not, and it's got this kind of push and pull, and it kind of leaves you feeling a bit unsettled or wondering if there's anything that you can do to be better or to, you know, get their attention again. We've got read ethos. Interesting. Maybe you kind of promise yourself that you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna lower yourself, or you're not gonna do lots of things to get your attention, and then you break your own promises because you just feel like you need this person in your life, or you need a message from them, or you need to see them. Sugar, sweetness. It's a really cute card. You've also got another one from this deck. Cinnamon, reignite. Yeah, so interesting. Reignite the sweetness. It's like you want to get back to the original relationship that you had with this person, if it used to be really nice, or you're constantly trying to, I guess, just reignite a conversation or get them interested in you again. It feels like there's like this strong push and pull energy, and it feels as though you're doing most of the running, group one. Okay, then we've got a couple of cards from the Whispers of Love Oracle, so if this isn't a romantic connection for you, then you can just ignore them. But we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift, number 13. So this relationship is teaching you something, even if you feel like you've gone through a lot of pain here, or a lot of suffering, or kind of you've put a lot of energy and time into this and got not very much back for it. There is still a lesson to be learned here. We have the only thing that is real is love. Number 7, shift your focus back to love. I feel like that's kind of saying as well, don't allow this situation to turn you bitter if you feel a lot of resentment or upset towards this person. And also ask yourself, is there really love in this situation? Then we have number 22, the heart of the matter. There's a lot more going on than meets the eye. So maybe that's partly why this person pulls back sometimes, because they have a lot going on in their own life, or there's a very complicated situation there. Maybe also for you, it's saying it's not just the fact that this person pulls away that makes you chase them. There's also an underlying issue there, possibly stemming from your childhood. There's a little child there sleeping, so there's possible inner child issues that are affecting this. Maybe you're kind of trying to recreate a past relationship, or this reminds you subconsciously of a past situation, and it's almost like you're trying to fix that or get closure from that through this connection. So it won't resonate for all of you, but it's definitely something to look into just to see if that could be playing a part. Then number 43, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And I feel like that's what you're telling yourself with the read ethos card. Like you're saying, love doesn't give up. You know, I shouldn't be giving up on this person, even if they're being unkind to me, or even if they're going quiet on me, or even though they forgot my birthday, or, you know, they didn't congratulate me on this big thing that I told everyone about. I should still be there for them. So I feel like group 1, you're a very selfless person. You always seem to put your needs last based on this connection. You always try and do things for others, or you remember important things about other people, even if they don't return the favor. Then we have break addiction, number 5. So it does feel like an addiction or a cycle that you're struggling to break free of. It's a bit like the devil card here, like a vicious cycle. When this person messages, you kind of get sucked back in again, or when you see them, you get really, you know, excited, you want to talk to them, and it's like this constant cycle. So there is some deep lesson to learn from this, group 1. Whether or not you're ready to realize that yet is a completely different matter, obviously, but I always say, if you're not ready to hear the message or you're not ready to hear the answer, please don't ask the question, because it's not fair on yourself or the reader in that case, because it's just too much for you to handle at that time. So if this does feel very confronting or very overwhelming, do take a step back, pause the video, make a hot drink, come back when you're ready, or if it's really getting to you, then definitely click off and watch something uplifting, because I don't want anyone to be unsettled or, you know, feel upset from watching a reading that I've put online. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel in the reverse, number 41. So there is a blocked crown chakra in relation to this person here. It feels as though you are strongly identifying this person with your divine purpose or with your higher self. Maybe you believe that they're a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that. And it's saying whatever higher purpose you think there is connecting to this relationship is likely not the case, or you likely kind of have misunderstood it a little bit. So maybe you think they're a member of my soul family, and that's correct, but you also think therefore they need to be in my life for forever, or therefore we need to be together romantically, because that's just not always the case. There is a lesson to learn here, but there's a slight misunderstanding on this direction of the higher purpose of this relationship in this lifetime. Then we've got Oya, expression. Okay, beautiful Orisha of the winds, storms and tempests, death and rebirth. Oya coming out here. So this need to speak up and express how you're feeling. Maybe that's part of the lesson here, is that this is meant to make you somehow more confident and more comfortable in expressing yourself and your needs. Stop putting your needs last in relationships, or not speaking up when you feel that something is wrong or unfair towards you. Of course, Oya being the goddess of storms, it's also connected to death and rebirth, so she breaks down trees and rips up houses, and then there's like this fresh fertile ground underneath that for something new to grow from. So then we have Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Wow. Beautiful repeated message there. Trying hard to follow. Again, we've got this crown chakra connection here. Recommend meditating to unblock the crown chakra, and I feel like I'm advising or recommending this channel a lot, so I'm not being paid by this channel, I promise. If you've had a private reading recently and I've mentioned this, I'm sorry, but I really recommend Meditative Mind. It's a YouTube channel and they offer sound healing for chakras. So if you go on there and you find a crown chakra video or one that covers all of the chakras, and just, you can use it as a meditation aid, or you can use it just in the background, like have it on in the background while you're working or reading or something, just to try and unblock the crown chakra a little bit. Nine. No, big exclamation mark. So there is some misunderstanding here. Definitely. Let's get a romance angel. And again, if it's not a romantic connection, you can just discount this message. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe it's not so much that they push and pull all the time, but maybe that you broke up with someone or didn't see them for a long time, and then they came back into your life and it's kind of shaken you up a little bit. We have the warrior card from the Archetype Cards there. Light attributes: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes are trading ethical principles for victory at all costs. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Now that is super interesting because we got the ethos card. So I did say, have you broken a promise to yourself, or have you done something that you wouldn't normally do or that you always said you wouldn't do? just to try and keep this person interested or get them to talk to you or notice you or something, because I'm just feeling that there is something you regret doing or something that you said that you wouldn't do that you ended up doing there. So warrior, this is you here, group 1, this is you in this situation. This lesson of kind of toughness and also standing up for yourself. You know, there's this big sense of I need to fight for myself here. Self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. Really, really interesting. Let's get you a few more cards, group 1, and then we'll do your charms and dice. We have Liebe, number 42, love. So yeah, obviously I think this is kind of overlooked a little bit when we do these readings, but one of the things that draws you so much towards this person is the love that you feel for them, whether that's romantic or not. That's what keeps pulling you in. And we also have number 12, Unabhängigkeit, independence. So this person seems determined not to accept help from others or not to be tied down to other people, and it's almost an unhealthy thing. Maybe they just are really commitment phobic, or once they've been talking to someone for a while, they get bored and they want to look for something new. Maybe they can't stay in the same place for too long. Maybe they break promises. There's just this feeling of them not wanting to be attached to anyone or not wanting to have anyone have any hold over them, if that makes sense. Time for a nap, number 24. A rest or a break from this situation. Again, makes me feel a little bit like 4 of Swords energy, that this person went quiet for a while and that was confusing for you or hurtful for you. Lilac. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. Wow, yeah, so essentially being asked not to dwell on the past, and even if you didn't have closure from a certain situation, maybe it's best sometimes just to kind of accept the situation and walk away, because I see that it's a little bit unhealthy, this push and pull, because it's making you feel worse about yourself when this person doesn't notice you or doesn't reciprocate what's going on. So that's definitely something that needs to be looked into, regardless of how serious it is. You know, it could just be that someone takes ages to reply to your messages and that annoys you, versus someone who's actually abusive in the sense that they deliberately kind of mess with your mind. So just take that however it resonates, but I do see this as something that needs to be addressed. So let's get your charms on top as well, see what they can tell us. We've got a lot of kind of purpley colours going on here, and obviously the lilac flower as well. Okay, group 1, so you've got the bad luck charm there. So maybe just a feeling that there was nothing you did wrong, but you still got badly treated by this person, or this just didn't work out for whatever reason, circumstantially. We've got Gemini energy there. We've also got the peacock, which is interesting. Can talk about someone who shows off a little bit, or always wants to be the center of attention, or always wants to be in control. Inner child issues, definitely popping up there with the inner child. You've got another little child as well. Maybe there are children actually involved in this situation. Maybe one or both of you has kids, and that's kind of makes it complicated. But I definitely feel that for most of you there is an inner child issue at stake here, and there's a need for healing there. And you've got Ganesha coming out there. He is the Hindu god of healing and wisdom and overcoming obstacles as well. So he's working with you at this time, as well as Oya and Kuan Yin as well. You've got gorgeous Kuan Yin, goddess of compassion, and also a very strong healing presence coming out for you as well. I think I'm going to pull you a card from the Kuan Yin Oracle once I've looked at the charms, just to see what message she has for you. So you've got the meditation and yoga charm landing on the blocked crown chakra there. So I think that's just a message to you guys saying that meditation can help shift this, can help open your crown chakra a bit more. But I also feel 4 of Swords energy again from that charm, this feeling that someone pulled back or was quiet for a long time. the need to nurture yourself, take care of yourself with the watering can there, and you will see things clearly, is what this charm is saying with the sunglasses. And it's landed on that card, miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. So it's essentially saying you will eventually see the lesson behind this, or you will eventually see the reason for this and understand that, whether it's now or next year or 5 years down the line, one day you will realize, oh, so that's why this happened, and kind of draw a lesson or some acceptance from that. And finally, we've got the saxophone. So for some of you, this person is really into music, or music is very connected to this connection. Also, I think of like higher things like sophistication when I get the saxophone, but kind of on that card with the break addiction card that it landed on, I wonder if it's more about like blues. So that's something to look into. Let me just get you the Kuan Yin Oracle cards. Okay. So I only open this deck if that charm comes out, because it's a very spiritual deck, so it doesn't work with all readings, but let's see what message lovely Lady Kuan Yin has for you. Okay, so we have Turquoise Lotus Mother, number 42. Gorgeous cards. I love the very serene energy and the colours of this deck. So let's take a look in the guidebook and read the introduction bit for you. So Turquoise Lotus Mother brings precious healing to you now. Beautiful. Allow yourself to be lifted out of your struggle, beloved one. An old pattern is finally in its death throes, something that weighed heavily on you from your past. This can be one of the most testing times to allow something to go, just when it seems to be so demanding of your time, focus, and attention. Yet do not doubt, you have actually learned the lessons it required of you, and now you are being blessed with an opportunity to receive karmic healing. Wow, that's incredible. That just fits so well with so many of the messages that we've got here so far. So Kuan Yin wants to offer you this karmic healing at this time. She's asking you to please let go or to find acceptance in this situation. And karmic healing's about to go on here, which means that any kind of old karma is going to be tied up and you are going to be able to move forward without any sense of heaviness weighing down upon you anymore. So this struggle is almost at an end, is what this beautiful card is saying. So let's get your dice on top as well, just to finish up your reading, group one. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, hasn't it? Okay, so we're rolling the third set of dice for you. Those are the mystery dice. They look like this. And we're rolling 8 of them for you. It's interesting that dice just pushed the horseshoe so that it's now in the upright position, like good luck is on the way. That's really lovely. Okay, so right, so I'm seeing this person kind of appeared out of nowhere a little bit, and also that they kept their motives hidden, because we've got a lot of kind of scheming going on here, and obviously the person hiding behind the cloak, it's like, I'm only telling you as much as I want to kind of thing. I get that they left a very strong mark on you with the fingerprint there. There's a sense that any interaction you had with this person really stayed with you for a long time. And I also get the sense that you've been checking up on each other as well, whether that's through social media or just through asking around about each other. There is this feeling that when you weren't talking to each other, you somehow knew what was going on, or you found out things about each other. There's a deep sense of looking into this situation very strongly, like overanalyzing or really trying to get to the bottom of this, which is completely understandable, especially if this person kind of left you without any sense of closure or any kind of explanation of why they behaved in a particular way. Yeah, this kind of outline of a person, someone who maybe left your life very suddenly, or just went silent, essentially. Also left you maybe feeling like you were completely on the floor energetically. And then we've got this hope dice, which is just a lovely message to end on there, saying that things are going to improve. Again, it's landed on that card about the lesson, and this one landed on the Oya card when she is the goddess of death and rebirth. So again, this sense of letting go what you no longer need and accepting in this fresh new energy. So arms open wide to accept this healing. I know it's very difficult to let go of things when we haven't had closure or when we feel so attached to someone, but it feels like you've really been on a roller coaster journey, group one, and that part of you will be really relieved to just finally have an end to this. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please do let me know in the comments below if you did. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, then check out my description box because there's lots of links in there to help you do that. You can go and follow me on Instagram or Bilibili if you'd like to do that. You can become a patron on my Patreon page, and that's where you'll get access to exclusive content, so extra stuff that I only post on there. If you'd like to donate to the channel, thank you so much. I have a PayPal link and also an Etsy tips jar for tips and donations to the channel, and I have an Amazon wishlist and also an indie deck wishlist for new tarot and oracle decks, so check those out if you're interested in getting a new deck for the channel. And also I am still offering private readings and angel healing sessions over on my Etsy page, so check that out if that interests you. And have a lovely rest of your day, group one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care. Hey there everyone, welcome to your reading if you chose pile 2 with this cute little toast picture and the Tarot of the Magical Forest. This is going to be your reading. So group 1's reading was a bit of a roller coaster, so I'm interested to see if the other readings will be similar or very different. Got lots of oracle cards as always, charms and dice as well. So let's see where you feel so drawn to this person. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups there, 5 of Wands, the Fool, and the 4 of Swords. Okay, already it's feeling quite different to group 1. So I'm seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming out so far in terms of zodiac signs. What I'm feeling is that there is a little bit of karmic issue going on here. I feel as though you have had at least one past life with this person. There seems to be kind of unresolved issues there that keep you being pulled back in or keep you being drawn to this person, and that this life is kind of like a fresh start, like it's your chance to clear this up. It's your chance to improve on these issues. And I'm also seeing that there's a lot of love there as well, and this may even come in the form of quite overwhelming feelings, you know, that you feel very whew with this person, like it's again like an emotional roller coaster, kind of. They can really make you feel very deeply. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say, what they'll pick up on. We've got the Snow Queen, Loyalty, number 36. Yeah, again, the sense that you have had this past life connection together, that you feel really drawn to each other because of that, that you almost feel like it would be a betrayal to be best friends with someone else or to go out with someone else, you know? Maybe you've also known them a long time in this lifetime, or you went out with them previously, or you were friends when you were kids or something, and so there's also that enduring loyal bond in this lifetime as well. So yes, emotions. What was I saying about those deep emotions this person can make you feel? Again, this kind of watery energy to this card as well. Yes. They make you feel very, very deeply. Wow. And maybe you just feel like if no one else can make me feel this strongly, then maybe this person is the one for me, and that's like a sign. You have Ostara, incubation. So it could be talking about Easter time, kind of mid-springtime as being important to this connection, maybe a birthday or when you met each other. Or when something else important happened. Got the word incubation there, and you also have High Priestess / High Priest, responsibility. So yeah, again, this sense of freshness that comes with the egg symbolism here, like this is a new fresh start, but incubation, that this energy has been building up for quite a long time. And then the responsibility card again feels like the loyalty card. You feel a responsibility to this person and the connection that you have with them. You feel it's your duty kind of to stand by them or to be there for them or to continue this connection even if things get difficult. You have nettle caution. Okay, so maybe you've also had some intuitive feelings that maybe you should take a step back from this person, or maybe that they're not the right person for you. That does make sense with the Four of Swords, this kind of need to take a breather or to slow things down. Even if you're progressing in a relationship with this person, this need to just slow down how quickly that's moving forward. And obviously the Five of Wands, this sense of competing goals or other circumstances getting in the way. Let's get a Whispers of Love card, and if this isn't a romantic connection for you, you can just discount this message. Okay, we have Love Makes the Difference, number 31. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So yeah, this feeling that this love is different, whether it's romantic or not, feels so different to the other similar relationships that you've had. And so you feel kind of a sense of duty towards this connection and continuing it. Maybe they've helped you through a lot as well, as it says here, love helps heal past hurts, provides a sense of security and self-worth. Maybe they've been there for you at a time when you really needed them and have helped pick you up a little bit. Wow, listen to your intuition, number 20. So whatever your intuition is telling you, because you've clearly been getting these hints from intuition, whatever intuition is telling you, you need to listen to that. Very, very important. Maybe it's also saying that you seem to have a telepathic connection with this person, or that you just feel kind of aware of what they're thinking and feeling before they tell you. You have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, in the reverse, number 38. So there is a blocked heart chakra here for someone. It doesn't have to be you, it could be them. Someone not open to love in a healthy way, or not receiving love properly, or not giving it properly. Maybe they're only giving it with conditions attached, or maybe they promise something one day and then break it another day, and that makes you kind of doubt their loyalty towards you. We have Mahavata Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding and you understand the connections between all things. And that, again, makes me feel like responsibility, but also about past lives. You understand why this person means so much to you. You understand why you feel so drawn towards them. Kind of intuitively, like I feel it's been at the back of your mind. Has this person had a past life with me? We have Inanna, desire, also known as Ishtar, gorgeous goddess Inanna. And you also have Chang'o, divine feminine. So the feminine in this situation is feeling a lot of desire, a strong pull towards the masculine in this situation. And when I say masculine and feminine, just to be clear, I'm not suggesting that this is a man and a woman biologically. I'm not suggesting that you're asking about a heterosexual romantic connection or a friendship between a man and a woman. This is all about energy. So if you are a man, you can have very strong feminine energy. That can be your dominant energy. If you are a woman, you can have dominant masculine energy, or you can have obviously feminine energy if you're a woman, masculine if you're a man. We all have both these energies in between us and within us. But it's just about what is kind of the dominant energy and what's your dynamic like in your relationship. So the feminine feels a very strong sexual desire towards this person if it is a romantic connection. If it's not, it's like you just feel this person's incredible. I want to know so much about them, kind of in awe of them a little bit. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yes, there is like a flirty connection here for a lot of you, even if it is just a friendship thing. You know, I feel like there's a lot of banter that goes on, or a lot of suggestion that happens. And that helps you to keep kind of drawn to this person because there's that great chat that you have. Then you have Suche nach einem Zeichen, look for a sign. So another card, like the third card that we've got about listening to intuition or looking for signs and symbolism. Spirit is trying to send you some kind of sign, either in the natural world or through your intuition or through things that you just are going to notice about this connection and about what you need to do. You have companion. Light attributes loyalty, my god you guys, tenacity and unselfishness. Shadow attributes betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. So that's you and this person. You are companions, whether that's romantic or not. You just feel this strong sense of loyalty and strong connection with them. And you've been companions in past lives as well. I think even if you are not romantic in this lifetime, you were in a previous lifetime, and that kind of forges this great strength of the connection. You have Vertrauen there, number 28, trust. Trust that everything will work out as it is meant to. Try and release attachment to outcome or expectation of this relationship. Exchanging gifts, number 27. So quite a balanced relationship, I feel, because that really wasn't the case in group one. This feels a lot more balanced, a lot more like you're both equally invested in this connection, just maybe one of you struggles to express that quite as much. You both get a lot from this connection. There's a strong exchange of ideas, energies. You learn a lot from each other. You give a lot to each other energetically. Beautiful, Violet. The answers and truths are always within. So another card about listening to your intuition with regards to this connection. And of course, gorgeous that it's the Violet card there. So let's get your charms on top, group 2, and see what they can tell us. There we go. Okay, so we've got the letter D there. Could be this person's name or surname. Could be a word or a place, maybe. You've also got X and S. Kind of looks like extra small, but it could be something else as well. Interestingly, there's an A on this card, so it kind of looks like it spells sax backwards. But of course, this person could be an X in that sense as well. So just take whatever resonates from the letters there. Or you've got a B as well. So B and D, X and S. You definitely need to listen to your inner voice there, because you've got the owl, which is all about inner wisdom guiding you to make the right choice. And the reindeer is about being guided as well. A wish will be granted for you here. That's really, really lovely. There are angels working with you in this situation. You're being asked to meditate or do a mindful practice like yoga, and also in order to better connect with this intuition. There's something that can be fixed or improved upon here. The feminine seems to be more mature or more sensible in this connection, or maybe just older or more experienced generally. Could even be that the feminine has had more lifetimes than the masculine in this situation. There's definitely like this great connection here with the Six of Wands charm that we've got. This person thinks highly of you. You both actually have like quite a great opinion of each other. Like I said, if it's not romantic, you're kind of in awe of this person, or you really respect each other, which is lovely. They could be born in the year of the snake. The snake charm does also mean that someone kind of will lash out to defend themselves if they feel threatened. So maybe this person has said things in the past that have left you shocked, or done things like as a knee-jerk reaction that have left you shocked because you wouldn't have expected that from them, but that was just them kind of reacting to something. That's just who they are. We've got the acorn there, so there is potential for this relationship. And again, it's saying that this lifetime is like a fresh new beginning. It's a fresh start for this connection. You're being asked to take care of yourself. With the muffin, treat yourself, enjoy yourself. Really cute charm. You've also got the unicorn. Could be a connection to Scotland here. But the unicorn is also this symbol of innocence and purity. And then you've got the luck charm. Now it landed like that, so I don't want to read it as good or bad. I just want to say that there's an element of luck or chance towards this situation. Maybe you met each other quite by chance or something like that. And it was connected to the pedestal charm. This charm that I say is putting someone on a pedestal. So just be wary or be aware of putting this person on a pedestal, of making them out in your mind to be this perfect person that you're completely in awe of, or for them to do that to you, because that's never a healthy dynamic in any relationship. Even though you think it's great, I adore this person, I think they're incredible, I'm so, you know, like, wow, when I see them. But pedestals are very easy to fall off, you know, it's a very small space up there on a pedestal. You can easily make the wrong move and then come crashing down in someone's estimation. So always try and keep this as equal as you can, and remind yourself, if you're the one who's putting the person on a pedestal, that this person is just human like everyone else. And if they're doing that to you, then just kind of, you know, repeatedly tell them, look, I'm just a normal person. Don't feel this way about me. Just treat me like a normal person. So we'll get your dice on top as well, group 2, to finish up your reading. Okay, so we're rolling the 4th set of dice for you. Those are the Looney Tunes dice. These ones. And we're rolling 2 of them for you today, so not very many, group 2, but interesting that you're group 2 and you're getting 2 dice. Aha, okay, yeah, so we've got Daffy Duck there, and Daffy Duck always reminds me of someone who kind of puts their foot in it sometimes, or who seems like really, really annoying. So there's a kind of like a best friend relationship going on here as well. Like, even if you are romantically attracted to this person, they can still do things that annoy you, or you still see them in like a friendly way as well. Maybe you're sometimes worried about saying the wrong thing or coming across as annoying or stupid or weird, because that's Daffy Duck. He's that person who kind of gets in the way a little bit. So maybe you're worried about feeling like that around this person because you think they're just so great and you don't want to put a foot wrong. And interestingly, you've also got the boomerang dice, which again suggests this person has come back to you because you've had a relationship before in a previous life. So it's not like you are meeting them for the first time, it's that you're reconciling with them, you're meeting them again. It's like a meeting of the souls coming back together again. Maybe they were an ex in this lifetime as well, and you just can't get them out of your head, or you're back talking again and you're wondering, you know, why am I feeling this way? Why was I so drawn to them? So those are the messages we've got for you today, group 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do comment below if you did. Like, share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to get more in touch and just more involved really with what I do here on the channel, then check out my description box. I have plenty of links in there to help you do that. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Bilibili if you'd like to do that. You can join me on Patreon and become a patron if you want to get access to more content, because I post some content and do giveaways and things that are just exclusively for patrons. If you would like to donate to the channel, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. I have an Etsy tips jar and also a PayPal link for tips and donations. And for those of you who are feeling that extra bit generous and would like to get a deck for the channel, then I do have my Amazon wishlist and also my new indie deck wishlist linked in the description box for new tarot and oracle decks. So thank you so much to everyone who has taken the time to just look through those and see if there's anything that they would like to get there for the channel. And I am still offering angel healing sessions and private readings over on my Etsy page as well, so check that out if that interests you. And thank you so much again for spending your time with me here today, sharing your energy here. It's been a pleasure to read for you. Have a lovely rest of your day, Group 2, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care. Hey there everyone, welcome to your reading if you chose pile 3 with the lemon soda, cute little picture, and the Tarot of the Divine. Oh, it's quite a thick deck, this one. So I sometimes try and pick it up like I do normal decks and then just drop it. So let's see why you feel so drawn to your person, Group 3. The first 2 readings were very, very different from one another, so I'm wondering if this will be as well. We've got lots of oracle cards, as always, as well as charms and dice, so we've got plenty to get through. So we've got the 4 of coins there, or the 4 of pentacles as your first card. Then we have strength, 2 of swords, and death. Okay, so there is Leo and Scorpio energy coming through here. Firstly, I feel this is quite a strong connection, so I'm wondering if there's maybe a soul connection here, this person being a soulmate or a member of your soul family, which is another way to call it. I feel as well that there may have been some kind of past life connection here, but I don't see this relationship as being easy. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot of ups and downs. There's been times possibly where there's been no contact, or where one of you's been refusing to open up. You've overcome things like that. Then there's been doubt or hesitancy. And there may also have been times where you've completely kind of broken off or considered breaking off this relationship for good because it was just too confusing or too much hard work. So let's get your oracle cards, Group 3. The Day Boy and the Night Girl, balance. Number 30, yes, I definitely feel that this is a soul family connection for you, Group 3. There's like this sense of you being like the yin and the yang here, that you somehow complete each other or cancel each other out. You're definitely teaching each other a lot in this lifetime, which is what soulmates are all about. Common misconception that you only have one soulmate and that they're your romantic life partner, but actually soulmates, you have lots of them, and they're here to teach you important lessons, and they're often not romantic actually. So if you're watching this thinking this is my friend, this isn't a romantic thing, don't worry. Don't be put off by the word soulmate. Field of Dreams. So this card is about the journey of 1,000 miles, beginning with a single step. So it feels as though this person has kind of pushed you on your journey a little bit. Maybe they've made you realize certain things about yourself that you've had to change. Maybe they've just encouraged you, but I feel like they've helped your acceleration of your spiritual growth a little bit. Maybe they were actually the catalyst for you becoming a spiritual person or looking into certain spiritual topics. Yule, rebirth, yes, death card and then the rebirth card. The sense that they have kind of sparked something within you, that they were the beginning of this journey that you've been going through. So there's a kind of deep spiritual element to this relationship, Group 3. You have eucalyptus, breathe, and also nettle, caution. Okay, so I feel that's connected to the 2 of Swords, the Death card, possibly the 4 of Coins as well. This feeling that you should step back from this person, or maybe they called time on the relationship and said, look, I just can't keep doing this, so we need to reevaluate what we're doing here. And maybe that then made you want to run towards them even more, or maybe circumstances have kept you apart and that's made you feel extra drawn towards them. Yeah. Let's get a Whispers of Love card. And if this isn't a romantic connection, you can just discount this message. Listen with your heart. Number 1, you are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Okay, so maybe there were some painful truths about this connection that were difficult to accept. Maybe this person didn't accept you speaking your truth. Maybe you asked them to be more committed to you, or you told them how you felt about them, or you needed their help with something and they just weren't there to listen, or they didn't want to hear what you were saying. It's a no, number 16. Yeah, I feel like this person let you down in some way, or wasn't there for you when you needed them, or maybe even broke off this relationship, and it's left you kind of wondering. It's left you feeling, well, what if? You know, that no closure energy. We have yin yang in the reverse there, number 22. So I think I literally said yin and yang when we got the balance card, the day boy and the night girl. So there is this sense that the two of you do balance each other out. But maybe that's the problem here. Maybe it's just too intense for one of you, and that's why there's been this pulling away or this hesitancy, because it's landed in the reverse. Maybe one of you just isn't ascended enough, or isn't sensible enough or experienced enough now to accept this. We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So it's definitely a very deep connection. We got that. My group 3s often seem to be the most spiritual or the most intense reading. I don't know why. And Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. And what's super interesting is you've got that Field of Dreams card about taking the first step and just putting one foot in front of the other. That journey of 1,000 miles message. So yeah, the sense of transcendence, this person has definitely helped you with your spiritual growth, whether they've done that consciously or whether it's just their actions have triggered a need for spirituality within you. That is part of their lesson to teach you in this lifetime, is to always stay grounded in spirituality. Listen to your inner voice. Strong kind of third eye chakra energy from those two cards. We have Bast, pleasure, also known as Bastet. So yeah, you just enjoy spending time with this person. You get a lot from the connection that you have with them. Maybe it's very exciting to spend time with them, or they just make you feel good. They make you feel like you're having a lot of fun. Compromise. Okay, that actually landed in the reverse. I don't normally read these cards in reversals, but that's making me wonder if this person wasn't willing to compromise. That's the compromise card. So maybe this whole yin-yang balance thing is actually saying that actually, because you had these opposite energies, it was difficult to agree sometimes. So although there was this strong connection, you wanted different things, or this person is never willing to meet you halfway. They always want it all their way, and you just, you know, can't sustain that. Codependency. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life, so that can also be connected with the yin-yang in the reverse, that it's a kind of unhealthy balance sometimes. So that's very interesting. Maybe there was a codependent element to this relationship, or a codependent dynamic. And that's forcing you to feel so drawn in. Dropping cards. There we go. Alchemist. Wow. Yes, that makes so much sense with the cards you've got. Light attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Shadow attribute, misuse of the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. So this person has helped you to transcend into a more spiritual existence. They've helped you to be reborn. They have increased your spiritual abilities. And this could be because you've had an awful experience with them and they've really hurt you in some way, and that's caused you to kind of seek solace in spirituality. Or it could just be that they personally are a very spiritual person, and that's the reason why you've kind of become more spiritual. Loslassen, number 27, letting go. Okay, maybe you just struggle to let go of this person even if it's over. Or even if this person's telling you, literally, let me go. You know, let go of this connection. Because I feel as though someone has called time on this, or is kind of showing the other person that they don't really want to do this in the same way anymore. No place like home, number 50. You feel at home with this person. You feel very much safe and connected to them because they are a member of your soul family. And serendipity, number 18. Maybe you met them by chance, or it feels like you were just so lucky to know them. Counting your blessings every time you spent time together. Then you have Lily of the Valley. Happiness is found with your purpose. And Carnation. Keep going, keep growing, be unstoppable. So this kind of message, when taken together, to focus on what you need to do to be happy and focus on the big ambitions and goals and dreams that you have for yourself. And that's kind of what this person has urged you to do, either through their support of you or through their behavior, good or bad. They have kind of pushed you onto this path of direction, of spirituality, of focus, of goals. It's like it's made you more aware of what you are looking for and of what you will and won't accept for yourself in life. So let's get some charms on top as well, group 3, and see what they can tell us. Okay, so you've got the goldstone ball there, which is similar to the sun in tarot. The message that it has is about optimism, confidence, hope for the future. So maybe this person helped you to deal with shadow self issues. We've got shadow self issues coming up with the bat that may have left you feeling stuck as well. Blockages in your life, they've helped you to deal with that through their behavior or through their support. To deal with fear, we've got the fearless charm there, and through that you've become more confident. We've also got the baby tapir charm, which is about struggling to speak up for yourself or struggling to kind of articulate what you want and need in a relationship. And so maybe this connection with this person has helped you to become more certain of yourself and more confident in a way. There's a lot of healing involved with this as well. Breaking through to a new dimension, so also about lessons being learned with the narwhal. Could also mean that kind of breaking through to a new spiritual consciousness through this relationship. Sagittarius energy, that's about goals and determination coming through again. This relationship just slowly unfolding with that slow burn. Gingerbread man charm. It's also made you analyze and ask a lot of questions about your life and about your kind of actions and choices. Feels like you've got a lot of insight as a result of this connection. And of course, you've experienced deep love or true love that you've given unconditionally. You know that that is something that you want in life. You know it's something that is important to you and that you're able to give. And then you have this little charm here, which could mean that the person that you're asking about was born in the year of the dog. But it's also about awareness and alertness. Being aware maybe of certain behaviors when they pop back up, or being aware of what it is that you need to do. Let's get your dice on top as well. Okay, so we're rolling the first set of dice, group 3, and those are the fantasy dice. They look like this. Okay, and we're going to roll 8 of them for you today, so nearly all of them. 1 and 8 is 18. The serendipity card that you got is also number 18. So I really get the feeling that this person's very special to you, group 3, and that's partly why you feel so drawn to them, is because they've been there for you, or they've pushed you onto this path in some way. Because you've got the gnome there, earth elemental energy, really reminds me of the Hermit card, going deep within, into the psyche, into the darkness of that. You've got the mirror as well, all about knowing yourself, looking deep within. Then you have got the Hanged Man, and also the maze or the labyrinth. So kind of transcending confusion, but also this feeling of stuckness, again, which you got from the spider's web charm, that this person has left you feeling like you don't know what to do. There's a hesitancy there, there's a doubt, there's this Two of Swords energy that you got from your tarot cards, you know, like, I don't know what to do moving forward. Do I contact them? Do I not? I've been left kind of hanging. Do I move forward with this relationship? Do I not? There's a lot of second guessing yourself there. You just love spending time with this person, definitely. You've got the socializing dice there, and you also find them quite inspirational in a creative sense. They kind of get a lot of creative fires going for you. But equally, okay, so this is something I need to talk about, could be connected to the codependency card as well, is that you've got the throne and then the crippled old woman. So it's like one person feels not good enough while putting the other person on a pedestal. So kind of figure out which one you are in that connection. Are you on the pedestal, or are you the person who feels like this other person's way out of their league? Whatever it is, it's kind of causing this pull towards them. Maybe one person enjoys being on this pedestal, or maybe having this person that you see as perfect and you that you see as not so perfect makes you just want to spend more time around them. You know, makes you want to kind of run towards them and bask in their glow. Just remember that everyone's human. Group 3, this was a message, I think, for group 2 as well, about putting people on pedestals and coming back down to earth a little bit. But that's why I feel you're so drawn to this person, is because they've had such a significant impact on your life. They've made you feel a lot of things. I feel like they've made you feel the lowest you've probably ever felt, and also the highest you've probably ever felt. It's been a proper roller coaster, and there's been a lot of second guessing. There's been a lot of, is this person the one for me? Is this person going to be in my life forever? But equally, they've also helped to push you on your path, whether you've realized that consciously or not. They've helped you to figure something out, or to overcome something, or to become more of a spiritual person. And so that's really, really important. That was part of what they were here to do in this lifetime. So it's a very specific reading, but that's what I'm seeing as to why you feel so drawn to this person. It's not only that they're a member of your soul family, but the knowledge of how deeply they've affected you. So I hope you enjoyed this, group 3. Please do comment below if you did. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to get more involved with what I do on the channel, then check out my description box. There's lots of links in there to help you do that. So you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Billy if you'd like to do that, or you can become a patron on my Patreon page if you want to watch more videos or get access to exclusive content and giveaways that I do only on Patreon. Then definitely check that out. If you'd like to donate to the channel, thank you so much. I have a Etsy tips jar and also a PayPal link for tips and donations. And if you're feeling that bit more generous and would like to give a deck to the channel, that would be amazing. I have an Amazon wish list, and I also have a new indie deck wish list as well. So thank you to everyone who's checked those out. They have tarot and oracle cards on them. And I am still offering private readings and angel healing sessions over on my Etsy page. So if that interests you, definitely check it out and see if there's anything there that resonates with you. But thank you so much for spending your time with me here today and sharing your energy with me, group 3. It's been a pleasure to read for you. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care.